Are your daily walks after 50 secretly wearing down your knees, hips, back, and balance instead of protecting them? A lot of people think walking can only help them, but the wrong walking habits can slowly break your body down. The worst part is, you may not notice the damage until the pain, stiffness, or first scary stumble finally shows up. Hit subscribe right now because what you're about to hear could save your joints, your balance, and your freedom for the next 20 years. And tap like before you forget, because this is the kind of video you'll want to come back to after your very next walk. Today, you're going to learn the 7 walking mistakes that hurt adults over 50 the most. You'll hear why giant steps can pound your knees, why looking down can steal your balance, why stiff arms can make your whole body work harder, and why the wrong pace can trick you into thinking you exercised when you really just moved around. You'll also learn the shoe mistake that throws your body off from the ground up, the warm-up mistake that makes your first 10 minutes feel awful, and the pain mistake that turns a small warning into a bigger problem. Most people have no idea that walking itself is not the problem. The problem is how you walk, how fast you walk, and what your body is doing with every step. Let me show you exactly how to fix that before your next walk. If you're over 50, you can't treat movement like an afterthought anymore. Your body keeps score now. If you sit with bad posture all day, then walk with that same posture, your neck, back, and hips pay for it. If your glutes are weak, your stride changes. If your ankles are tight, your feet hit wrong. If your shoes are dead, your knees feel it first. Here's the reality. A daily walk can either become your best medicine or your most repeated mistake. The difference is usually not motivation. The difference is technique. And once you fix your walking pattern, you often feel the change fast. Less pounding, less tension, better breathing, better balance, more energy. That's why this matters so much. The first mistake is overstriding and slamming your foot down too far in front of you. You think bigger steps mean a better workout. They usually don't. They usually mean you're breaking yourself with every single step. Your heel lands way out front. Your knee takes the shock. Your hip tightens. Your lower back braces. Then you wonder why a simple walk leaves you sore. In clinic, this is one of the first things I watch for because it shows up fast and it causes trouble fast. Your body wants a smooth landing under your center, not a long reach that jars your whole frame. Here's exactly what you say. Short steps, quiet feet, land under me. Word for word, memorize that line. Say it in your head during the first 5 minutes of your walk. It sounds simple because it is simple, but simple does not mean small. That one cue changes where your foot lands and how your weight moves forward. When your foot lands closer to your body, you stop hitting the brakes. Your joints take less pounding. Your walk gets smoother. You waste less energy, and you can still move briskly without beating yourself up. Bad way. Most walkers say, I need bigger steps to burn more. Then their heel crashes down, their knee locks up, and their back gets tight. Good way. Smart walkers say, short steps, quiet feet, land under me. Then their stride smooths out, their hips move better, and their joints calm down. Watch what happens when you shorten your step just a little. Your walk gets quieter. Your body stops bouncing so much. You stop thudding across the ground. Harvard walking advice warns against reaching your leg far out in front because it raises joint impact and can even slow you down. That means your power walk may actually be less powerful. A lot of people after 50 are not weak because they walk too little. They're sore because they repeat the same rough pattern thousands of times a week. The second part of this same mistake is not rolling through your foot. You don't want to slap your foot down flat like a board. You want a smooth heel-to-toe roll. Mayo Clinic teaches this because it spreads the load better and helps your stride stay fluid. If you hear yourself stomping, your body is telling you something. Loud steps are often rough steps. Quiet steps are often controlled steps. And that matters if you want to keep walking for years without your knees begging you to stop. This is 100% legal. You are allowed to slow down, shorten your stride, and stop trying to look athletic while your joints are paying the bill. Still with me? Good. Drop a comment and tell me if you've ever felt knee or hip pain after a long walk, because that usually means your body has been trying to warn you. The second mistake is walking with your head down, your chest collapsed, and your arms frozen. You may think you're being careful by staring at the ground. You may think your arms do not matter, but your walking posture affects everything. When your head drops, your neck tightens. When your shoulders round, your chest closes. When your chest closes, your breathing gets smaller. When your arms stop swinging, your body loses rhythm and balance support. Then every step feels harder than it should. A lot of people over 50 take their desk posture straight into their walk, and now the walk is not fixing the problem, it is repeating it. Here's exactly what you say. Eyes up, chin level, shoulders loose, word for word. Then add this second line. Swing back, relax my hands. Those are your posture cues. You do not need to puff your chest up like a soldier. You just need a tall, relaxed spine. Harvard says to look ahead about 10 to 20 feet, not straight down at your feet. Mayo says your head should be up, your shoulders and back relaxed, and your arms should swing freely. That is not fancy advice. That is joint-saving advice. Bad way. Most walkers say, I have to watch my feet the whole time. Then their neck locks up, their shoulders climb, and their breathing gets shallow. Good way. Smart walkers say, eyes up, chin level, shoulders loose. Then their chest opens, their arms move naturally, and their balance gets steadier. Your arms are not decoration. They are part of the engine. When they swing from your shoulders with a soft bend in your elbows, they help your trunk rotate. That makes your walk smoother and more efficient. When your hands are clenched tight, that tension spreads up your forearms into your shoulders and right into your neck. So if you want a fast fix, relax your fingers first. It sounds almost too easy, but your body notices. The third part of this posture mistake is letting your belly hang loose and your back sway. You do not need to suck your stomach in hard. You do not need to walk stiff. You just need a light brace so your pelvis stays steady. Think tall, not tense. Think calm, not rigid. If you walk like your whole upper body is frozen, your lower body works harder to make up for it. That is why some people feel more tired after a walk than they should. They are fighting themselves the whole time. I want you to test this on your next walk. Start with your normal posture for 30 seconds. Then reset with the two cues. Eyes up, chin level, shoulders loose. Then swing back, relax my hands. Feel the difference. You usually notice it fast. Better breathing, less neck strain, smoother rhythm. You don't need perfect form. You need better form than yesterday. That is how your body changes. The third mistake is walking at the wrong pace and skipping the warm-up. Some of you walk too slowly to reach any real training effect. Others start way too hard, then spend the first 10 minutes feeling stiff, heavy, or breathless. Both are mistakes. You do not need a heroic pace. You do need a purposeful one. If your walk never challenges your heart even a little, you may be getting fresh air, but missing a big chunk of the health benefit. If you start too fast with cold muscles and stiff joints, you set yourself up for bad movement right out of the gate. Here's exactly what you say. Easy first, brisk next, easy last. Word for word. That one line can fix two mistakes at once. Your first 5 minutes should feel easy. That is your warm-up. Your middle block should feel brisk enough that you know you're exercising, but you can still talk in short sentences. Your last 5 minutes should ease back down. The CDC says adults 65 and older need at least 150 minutes of moderate activity each week, plus strength work and balance work. Moderate means your body knows it's doing something. It does not mean wandering around at the slowest pace your body can manage. Bad way. Most walkers say, as long as I'm moving, it all counts the same. Then they stay too comfortable, never challenge their heart, and wonder why nothing changes. Good way. Smart walkers say, easy first, brisk next, easy last. Then they warm their body up, train with purpose, and finish without feeling wrecked. Watch what happens when you stop guessing about your pace. Your walk becomes training instead of random movement. Your arms start helping. Your posture stays taller. Your stride gets smoother. Your body warms up instead of stiffening up. A cadence review found that around 100 steps a minute is a rough starting point for moderate walking in adults, and some older adults may need a little more to truly reach moderate effort. You do not need to obsess over numbers. You do need to stop assuming every walk is automatically enough. And please stop exploding out of your front door like you're late for a flight. The American Heart Association and Mayo both recommend about 5 to 10 minutes of easy walking before and after harder effort. That gives your heart, muscles, and joints time to adjust. If your first several minutes always feel awful, that is a clue. You probably are not out of shape as much as you are starting wrong. Here's the reality. Your body likes transitions. Cold joints do not love sudden force. Tight calves do not love instant speed. A warm-up is not optional if you want your walking years to stay good. The fourth mistake is wearing the wrong shoes. Ignoring small pain signals and believing walking alone will fix weak legs and bad balance. These problems love to travel together. Your old shoes wear down, you stop getting support, your body changes the way it lands. Then your knee talks back. You ignore it. Then you walk even more because you think more walking will solve everything. That is how a small issue becomes a stubborn one. Here's exactly what you say. If my shoes are dead, they're done. Then say this: pain is information. I adjust early. Memorize both lines. Here's the trick they don't want you knowing. The best walking shoe is not the most expensive one. It is the one that fits your foot well, grips the ground, supports your heel, and still has life left in it. You want enough cushion, enough support, and enough room for your toes. If the sole is worn flat, if the shoe tilts, or if the inside feels crushed, your body may be working around bad equipment every single day. Bad way. Most walkers say, "These old shoes are fine, I'll just push through it." Then their foot control gets worse, their pain grows, and their balance gets shakier. Good way. Smart walkers say, "If my shoes are dead, they're done." Then they give their body a better base and stop feeding the same irritation. Now let's talk about pain. Listen closely because this is critical. There is a big difference between effort and warning. Warm muscles are fine. Mild puffing is fine. A little fatigue is fine. Sharp pain is not. Numbness is not. Dizziness is not. Chest pressure is not. A joint that hurts worse every mile is not. If your body gives you the same red flag again and again, your job is not to be tough. Your job is to listen early. That might mean slowing down. That might mean shortening the route. That might mean changing shoes. That might mean talking to your doctor or physical therapist before a small problem becomes a big one. And here is mistake number 7, hiding inside the same pattern. You think walking by itself is enough to save your balance and strength after 50. It is not. Walking is great. Keep walking. But if your hips are weak, your ankles are stiff, and your balance is poor, then walking alone leaves holes in the system. The CDC says older adults should also do muscle strengthening work and balance work every week. That can be simple. Sit to stands from a chair, heel raises at the counter, standing on one foot with support nearby. Small drills, big payoff. This is 100% legal. You are allowed to do less walking and more strength if your body needs support first. Most people already clicked away. If you're still here, you're serious about staying mobile, steady, and independent. Drop a comment saying, "I'm still here," because the next part pulls all 7 mistakes together in a way you can use today. Now let's connect the medical backing in plain English so you know this is not just random advice. Harvard Walking Guidance says, stand tall, keep your eyes up, relax your shoulders, swing your arms from your shoulders, and do not reach your leg too far out in front. In simple English, that means your body works better when you stop folding forward and stop crashing into each step. Mayo Clinic says your head should be up, your neck and back relaxed, your stomach slightly tight, and your foot should roll from heel to toe. In plain English, that means walking well is a full body skill, not just a leg workout. The CDC says adults over 65 need regular aerobic activity, muscle work, and balance work every single week. In plain English, walking is powerful, but walking alone is not the whole answer. And the heart groups say warm up and cool down before and after your walk, so your body does not go from 0 to full speed and back to 0 again. That is why these 7 mistakes matter so much. They are not tiny details. They shape the result you get. Let me show you exactly how this looks in real life. You leave your house after breakfast, wrong way first. You sit most of the morning, then head out fast with no warm-up. Your shoes are old, but you tell yourself they still work. You take big steps because you think that looks strong. You stare down at the sidewalk the whole time. Your hands ball into fists, your arms barely move. You start huffing because you went too hard too soon. 10 minutes in, your knee hurts. You ignore it. 20 minutes in, your lower back tightens. You still push through because you think pain means progress. You get home tired, stiff, and annoyed. Then you say walking just doesn't work for you. Now the right way. You step outside and start easy. You say, easy first, brisk next, easy last. Your body gets a chance to wake up. Then you reset your posture with eyes up, chin level, shoulders loose. Your chest opens, your neck softens. Next you say, short steps, quiet feet, land under me. Your stride cleans up right away. Then you add, swing back, relax my hands. Now your walk has rhythm. Once your body feels warm, you lift the pace just enough that you can still talk, but you know you are training. Halfway through, you feel a hot spot in your foot. Instead of ignoring it, you adjust. Maybe you shorten the route. Maybe you check the shoe later. Maybe you slow down for 2 minutes. That one smart choice keeps a small issue small. When you finish, you take your last 5 easy minutes. Watch what happens. You come home feeling worked, not wrecked. Your energy is better. Your joints feel better. Your walk becomes something that builds your future instead of draining it. That is the whole game, not more suffering. Better signals, better form, better choices. You do not need a perfect gait. You need a cleaner one. You do not need longer walks if your current walk is beating you up. You need smarter walks. And once your body learns the better pattern, your daily walk starts giving you back what you wanted in the first place. More stamina, more confidence, more freedom. Next week, I'm breaking down the 5 at-home balance tests that can tell you in 2 minutes if your walking problem is really a balance problem. Subscribe right now so you don't miss it, because that video could help you catch a fall risk before the fall ever happens. So here's your quick reset before your next walk. Stop taking giant reaching steps and start landing under your body with quiet feet. Lift your eyes, relax your shoulders, and let your arms help you instead of hanging there stiff. Warm up easy, walk brisk with purpose, and cool down instead of starting and stopping like a machine. Check your shoes, respect your pain signals, and remember that walking works best when you also train your strength and balance. Your walk should protect your body, not slowly wear it down. Hit subscribe so you catch the balance test video next week. Smash that like button if this changed the way you'll walk today. And drop a comment telling me which of the 7 mistakes you're fixing first.